Warning: 8 types of foods seniors should avoid. Dear friends, maintaining a healthy diet is incredibly important for older adults. The foods they consume can help enhance muscle strength, improve brain function, and reduce the risk of heart disease and digestive issues. However, consuming the wrong foods can lead to cognitive decline and other serious health problems. In today's video, we will share with you 8 types of foods that seniors should avoid to live longer and healthier each day. Watch now, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this valuable information with your loved ones and friends. Processed meats. At each stage of life, our bodies have unique nutritional needs. Especially as we age, our diet becomes more than just a source of energy. It becomes a critical factor in determining quality of life, recovery ability, and disease prevention. However, in reality, many seniors still maintain old eating habits that are sometimes convenient, but secretly harmful. One of these habits is consuming processed meats. Processed meats, such as sausages, deli meats, bacon, and ham, have long been popular for their convenience, long shelf life, and rich flavors. But behind their appeal lies a series of health risks that many are not fully aware of, particularly older adults. These products often contain nitrates, nitrites, and many artificial preservatives. Once ingested, these substances can be converted into carcinogenic compounds, especially those that lead to colorectal cancer, a common and highly fatal disease among the elderly. In addition to the cancer risk, processed meats cause the body to absorb excessive amounts of salt and saturated fats. This leads to high blood pressure, exacerbates heart disease, and can cause fluid retention and swelling, issues that seniors frequently encounter. Moreover, the digestive system of older adults tends to be less flexible than that of younger people, so continuously forcing the body to process foods loaded with additives can result in constipation, bloating, and prolonged indigestion. However, this does not mean that older adults should completely eliminate protein from their diet. On the contrary, lean protein plays an essential role in maintaining muscle mass, boosting immunity, and helping the body recover after illness. The key is to replace processed meats with healthier, more natural protein sources. Skinless chicken, salmon, tuna, tofu, and eggs are all excellent options that are not only easy to digest, but also rich in essential nutrients such as omega-3s, vitamin B12, and iron, all of which help seniors maintain memory, reduce inflammation, and improve overall health. If you're taking care of your grandparents, parents, or other elderly loved ones, pay attention to their daily eating habits. Instead of letting them easily grab a piece of sausage or deli meat, you can proactively prepare simple, nutritious meals for them. If you're too busy, seeking professional caregivers, those knowledgeable in nutrition and skilled in preparing healthy meals, can also be a helpful solution. Even the smallest changes in a healthy diet can make a significant difference in the physical and mental well-being of older adults. After all, health is not just the absence of illness. It's also about peace and fulfillment in every meal. And to achieve this, we need to start with seemingly simple choices, such as saying no to processed meats. Raw seafood. In modern cuisine, raw seafood has become a popular choice, not only because of its fresh taste, but also due to its appealing appearance and convenience in preparation. However, when it comes to the health of older adults, this seemingly sophisticated dish can pose serious risks. As a nutrition expert, I have encountered many cases where elderly individuals suffer from digestive issues, intestinal infections, or even require hospitalization, all due to a meal that was not fully cooked. Seafood like shrimp, crab, oysters, and tuna are rich in nutrients and particularly beneficial for the heart, brain, and immune system. They provide high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, and various essential vitamins. However, these nutritional benefits only truly manifest when the seafood is fully cooked. For older adults, whose immune systems are weakened and digestive functions are less efficient, eating raw or undercooked seafood can be a health gamble. One of the biggest risks of consuming raw seafood is bacterial contamination. Bacteria such as Vibrio, Salmonella, and Listeria are commonly found in uncooked seafood. While younger individuals may have the ability to fight off or recover quickly from mild bacterial infections, older adults are more vulnerable. These bacteria can cause sepsis, severe dehydration, or prolonged intestinal inflammation. Not to mention, untreated infections can lead to liver, kidney, or cardiovascular complications. Additionally, an often overlooked factor is that when consuming raw seafood, the absorption of nutrients is not fully optimized. Cooking temperatures not only kill pathogens, but also help soften protein structures, making them easier to digest and absorb. If seniors eat raw fish, shrimp, or shellfish, they not only miss out on the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids, but may also experience bloating, indigestion, or prolonged diarrhea, issues that significantly affect overall health. The important takeaway here is not to eliminate seafood from an older adult's diet, but rather to prepare it correctly to retain its nutrients and ensure food safety. Opt for steaming, boiling, or grilling seafood thoroughly to ensure it is fully cooked, and avoid consuming raw dishes like sushi, sashimi, or unprocessed seafood. For elderly individuals with chronic health conditions or those on antibiotics, raw seafood should be strictly avoided. Select high-quality food sources, prepare meals carefully, and if possible, consult a nutrition expert to develop a balanced and safe diet plan. A healthy diet, even in small doses, can have a profound impact on the physical and mental well-being of older adults. After all, senior health isn't just about avoiding sickness, it's about enjoying peace and fulfillment in every meal. And achieving that starts with small, thoughtful choices, such as making sure their meals are thoroughly cooked. Soft cheese. Cheese has long been recognized as a rich source of calcium, protein, and healthy fats, which are particularly beneficial for bone health and nerve function. However, not all types of cheese are suitable for older adults. While certain varieties, like hard cheeses, are considered a safe nutritional choice, soft cheeses present a danger zone that many are unaware of. Soft cheeses, such as brie, camembert, feta, and blue cheese, are known for their creamy texture, rich flavor, and melting properties. However, this texture creates an ideal environment for bacteria to grow, especially when not stored properly or made with unpasteurized milk. It's important to note that older adults often have weakened immune systems, which reduces their ability to fight off harmful foodborne pathogens as effectively as when they were younger. One of the most serious threats is the bacterium Listeria monocytogenes, which can be found in unpasteurized soft cheeses and led to listeriosis, a dangerous infection, particularly for the elderly, pregnant women, and those with underlying conditions. The initial symptoms of listeriosis are often vague and can include mild fever, headache, or nausea, but if not identified early, the infection can spread, causing meningitis, sepsis, and even death. Although such risks are not common, for seniors, even one moment of negligence can lead to severe consequences. Instead of consuming high-moisture soft cheeses with a higher bacterial risk, older adults should prioritize hard, pasteurized cheeses like cheddar, Swiss, or Monterey Jack. These cheeses are not only safer, but also retain most of their nutritional value. They contain high levels of calcium and protein, which help maintain bone density, support muscle function, and reduce the risk of falls, a common accident among seniors. Furthermore, hard cheeses generally contain less sodium and saturated fat compared to processed or soft cheeses, helping to control blood pressure and prevent cardiovascular diseases, which are major concerns in senior healthcare. If you are planning meals for your grandparents, parents, or elderly loved ones, remember that safety doesn't lie in the sophistication of the dish, but in making smart food choices that match their health needs. While soft cheese might be tempting, it carries too many unnecessary risks. A simple switch from brie to cheddar can make a significant difference in protecting your loved one's health. Meals are the foundation of a healthy life, and choosing the right foods is the best way to show sustainable care for those you love. Sprouts. With their fresh, tender appearance and crisp texture, bean sprouts, or live sprouts, have long been a common dish on the Vietnamese dining table. Many people believe that these tiny foods are nutrient-rich, easy to digest, and good for health. However, if you are caring for elderly parents or loved ones, bean sprouts may not be as safe as you might think. Unlike traditional leafy greens, sprouts grow in high temperature and high humidity conditions, an environment that is perfect for the growth of harmful bacteria, especially Salmonella and E. coli. These bacteria can hide inside the sprout fibers, making it impossible to fully eliminate them with regular washing. For elderly individuals, even a small amount of these bacteria can cause serious health issues. Older adults typically have weaker immune systems than younger people. When they consume contaminated bean sprouts, they are at higher risk for diarrhea, stomach pain, dehydration, and even more severe complications such as pneumonia or a significant decline in immunity. These effects not only cause rapid physical deterioration, but also lead to unintentional weight loss, a very dangerous situation for older adults who need to maintain a stable weight to protect muscle mass and maintain mobility. One common misconception is that bean sprouts are small and therefore harmless, or that, if you wash them well, they're safe to eat. The danger doesn't lie in their clean appearance, but rather in the conditions under which they grow and develop. So, what should older adults substitute bean sprouts with to ensure they still get the necessary vitamins and minerals? The answer lies in dark leafy greens, such as spinach, kale, or bok choy. These vegetables are rich in vitamin K, C, and calcium, all of which are crucial for supporting bone health, enhancing immunity, and preventing infections. Not only are they safer, but they also have powerful antioxidant properties, which help slow the natural aging process of the body. In the journey of caring for elderly loved ones, sometimes the smallest choices, like, should I feed them sprouts, can make a significant difference in long-term quality of life. Remember, food is not just a source of nutrition. It is the first line of defense for senior health. And to keep that defense strong, we need to make smart, science-based food choices, starting by saying no to sprouts. Bagged, steamed vegetables. In today's busy world, many people turn to prepackaged foods as a time-saving solution. Among these, bagged steamed vegetables are considered a quick, easy-to-prepare option that seems to maintain nutritional value. However, from the perspective of a nutrition expert, I would like to warn you, convenience does not always mean safety, especially when it comes to the health of older adults. The plastic bags used to contain vegetables are often made with materials containing bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical compound that can leach into food when exposed to high temperatures. When you place a bag of vegetables in the microwave to steam or heat them up, BPA can be released into the food. Over time, consuming BPA can increase the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and hormonal disorders, all common health issues among older adults. Furthermore, bagged steamed vegetables are often pre-processed and packaged in industrial environments, which can lead to a loss of some nutrients compared to fresh vegetables. Instead of opting for the short-term convenience, caregivers should consider safer and more long-term solutions for their loved one's health. The best approach is to choose fresh vegetables, wash them thoroughly, store them in glass containers, and steam them using traditional methods such as a steamer or by lightly boiling them. You can prepare the vegetables at the beginning of the week and reheat them using a microwave or stove throughout the week without worrying about harmful chemicals from plastic packaging. The choices you make in each small meal can have a significant impact on long-term health. Prioritize quality over speed especially when caring for those who need protection and love the most. Cooking spray. In the modern kitchen, cooking spray has become increasingly popular for its convenience. With just one press, you get a thin, even layer of oil on your pan, oven, or dish. However, for elderly individuals who require a carefully controlled diet, this convenience may come at a significant health cost. Most commercially available cooking sprays contain trans fats or synthetic additives to create a misting effect and preserve the product. These are components that the body of older adults struggles to metabolize. Additionally, cooking sprays often contain artificial flavorings and colorings to enhance their appeal. These substances, when accumulated over time, can affect liver function and impair memory, particularly when combined with a diet rich in processed foods. Instead of using bottled cooking sprays, elderly individuals should switch to pure olive oil, especially cold-pressed varieties. Olive oil contains monounsaturated fats, which help stabilize blood sugar levels, support brain function, and effectively protect cardiovascular health. Furthermore, this oil is rich in antioxidants, which help slow down cellular aging and boost the immune system, both critical for older adults. Nutritional care for the elderly doesn't need to be complicated. Sometimes, simply changing one ingredient in the kitchen can make a big difference in their long-term health. Fake whipped cream. During moments spent together with a cup of hot cocoa, a slice of baked goods, or a colorful fruit salad, fake whipped cream is often used as a sweet topping to make the dish more appealing. With its soft, creamy texture, mild flavor, and affordable price, this topping has become increasingly popular in many households. However, few people realize that behind its sweet exterior lies a range of hidden risks, especially for older adults, those who need more careful attention to their health than ever before. Unlike real whipped cream, which is made from milk and dairy cream, fake whipped cream is an industrial product primarily made from hydrogenated vegetable oils, high fructose corn syrup, and various artificial additives such as thickeners, flavor enhancers, and preservatives. These ingredients, which may seem harmless, can seriously damage the physical and mental health of older adults when consumed regularly. Hydrogenated oils, also known as trans fats, are the leading cause of high levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, in the blood, increasing the risk of artery blockages, strokes, and heart disease. For those with already weakened health, the impact of these fats can be even more severe. In addition, high fructose corn syrup can cause a sudden spike in blood sugar levels, leading to feelings of fatigue, sluggishness, and energy imbalance. Over time, it exacerbates conditions such as insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and abdominal obesity, all of which are common issues for older adults. Furthermore, their sensitive digestive systems are highly susceptible to the artificial additives found in fake whipped cream, leading to bloating, indigestion, and prolonged digestive disorders. Given these risks, removing fake whipped cream from the diet is essential. However, this does not mean that older adults must entirely forgo the sweet sensation in each meal. A safer solution is to use natural and healthy alternatives, such as whipped cream made from fresh milk, unsweetened nut milk, or coconut milk with no additives. Additionally, unsweetened Greek yogurt, mashed bananas, or fruit-based frozen creams are excellent choices to replace fatty toppings without negatively impacting health. A smart choice today can lead to a healthier tomorrow. Soda. On hot days or after a salty meal, a cold can of soda can provide an instant refreshing sensation. For many elderly individuals, the habit of enjoying carbonated drinks from their younger years has become hard to break. However, behind the sweet taste lies a series of subtle yet serious health impacts, particularly on heart health, blood pressure, and muscle function in older adults. Most sodas available on the market today, whether containing real sugar or artificial sweeteners, have negative effects on the circulatory and metabolic systems. When older adults consume soda regularly, their risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes increases significantly. Medical studies have shown that drinking just 1 or 2 cans of soda per day can raise the risk of cardiovascular disease by nearly 30%, especially for those with a pre-existing history of health conditions. The artificial sugars and phosphoric acid in sodas can decrease bone density, leading to osteoporosis and muscle weakness over time. This makes activities like walking, climbing stairs, or even standing up from a chair more difficult for elderly individuals. With a digestive system already weakened by age, consuming large amounts of chemicals from soda only adds more strain on the liver, kidneys, and pancreas. So, what's the solution if your elderly loved ones still want something cold, easy to drink, and quick to quench their thirst? The good news is that there are plenty of safe and nutritious alternatives that won't impact their health. Start with water infused with fresh fruit slices like orange, cucumber, mint leaves, or ginger. This drink not only stimulates the taste buds, but also helps detoxify the body and naturally boosts the immune system. Additionally, green tea is a wonderful companion for heart health and brain function. Thanks to its powerful antioxidant, EGCG content, green tea helps lower cholesterol, stabilize blood pressure, and improve mental alertness, all while helping older adults maintain mental clarity each day. Don't let convenience and long-standing habits overshadow potential health risks. With gentle yet persistent changes, you can help your loved ones live healthier, happier lives at every stage of old age. When caring for the elderly, focusing on nutrition not only helps maintain health, but also contributes to a longer life and better quality of life. Every food choice, no matter how small, can have a big impact on their health. Replace harmful foods like soda, fake whipped cream, or processed meats with healthier, more natural options, such as green tea, fresh vegetables, or safe vegetable oils. Specifically, controlling sugar and fat intake is key to preventing dangerous diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, or bodily function decline. Caring for your loved ones with a healthy, well-balanced diet is the most valuable gift you can give them. Start today to create a healthier, more energetic future for those you love. Thank you for following, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful nutrition tips.